Guten Tag. So I'll be speaking in English, so I feel quite left out today. But no, it's a pleasure to be here today to talk about Asia Pacific. And I think most of us would know that it is a huge and very diverse region. Clearly, there are many market sector opportunities that you can find in Asia. So today, I just want to do two things. I just want to firstly give you some color around why Asia is a compelling and timely investment destination for real estate investors. Secondly, I will just touch on two opportunities that we see in Asia. Clearly, Australia is a big opportunity, so it's done. So I'll just talk about two other opportunities that we see in Asia. But before that, I've been tasked to talk a bit about what is Savills Investment Management. So just a quick overview. So we are a specialist real estate investor. We have expertise across debt and equity. Across the world, we have 14 offices, 17 offices in 14 countries. So we manage around 25 billion euros of AUM. So in a nutshell, that is Savills Investment Management. So we're able to combine global expertise with local knowledge. The Asia angle, you might hear, what is the Asian century? A lot of people say this is the Asia era. So that's a very long-term view. It's a 10 years, it could be 20 years, it could be 50 years. We may never see it in our lives. The thing is, Asia is basically a collection of markets and countries, big and small. So they are as different as they are similar. And when we look at Asia, I think it's important to also note that the region itself is anchored by the second and the third largest economies in the world, meaning China and Japan. So out of the top three, two of the largest economies are in Asia. And today, as we stand here, the economic cycle in Asia is clearly divergent from what we see in the rest of the world. So I think it's a good time to be talking about Asia as a very compelling investment destination. Now, the chart here on the left is a very meaningful chart. Basically, it tells you the inflationary forecast for Asia versus Europe. The good news, of course, is, and of course I have to tell you the good news, which is Asia's price pressures are much lower. Sorry if I'm blocking you. So Asia's price pressures are a bit lower. Inflation is not a big problem. Yes, there are pockets of pressures, for example, in South Korea, in some parts of Australia, where you get a bit of price pressure. But generally across the region, we're not seeing very high inflation. There are two reasons why, of course.